Welcome to BISP Solutions. I'm Sianchi Jain, and today we will see how to prepare Form 10Q income statement from our NR application. Form 10RQ is the comprehensive report of financial performance that must be submitted quarterly by the public companies. In the Form 10Q, firms are required to disclose the relevant information regarding their finances as a result of their business operations. So let's get started. Let's go to our application. This is my NR application. First, we will check whether my connection has been established with my FCC's application. So I will go to connection. My connection has been already established, so I need not establish it again. So I will directly go to report and prepare Form 10Q report. I will go to report. Click on add. Now I will go to edit. In setup grid, we can input numbers or figures. Now we will define the POVs. Financial year as okay, we have to show comparative figures. So let's define financial year later. Scenario as actual. View as periodic. Currency as entity currency. Let's define entity as S101. Movement as no movement. Data source as data input. Consolidation as entity input. Entity input. We will cancel entity total. Intercompany as no intercompany. Multi gap as local gap. Product as no product. Now, as we have to show the comparative figures of two financial years, so we will copy the entire column. Now we will define period will be as it is has to be made at the quarter. It is made quarterly. So let's take the first quarter. Take it as March. Oh, let's take it as Jan because my figures are in Jan. Now I will go to show dimension layout, and I will drag the years, financial years, because I have to show the two comparatives. Therefore, I will drag the years down. I will also drag entity down. I will save it. Let's name it as new 10Q report, and let's save it. Go to edit. Let's close it. Now we will define the years. Let's take year as 2015, and this as 2016. Now we will define the accounts. Let's first take the all parent members or topmost members. This is my retained earnings. Let's change its alias. Sales. Then cost of sales. Then gross profit. Then operating expense. Then next is our operating income. Other operating expenses, sorry. Next is our FCC's total pre-tax income. Then our provision for income tax. Then operation income. I've defined all the accounts. Now I will click on this account and then do the right click. I will show it in the separate row. I will click here and I will select separate rows so that I can get all my accounts in the separate row. Now we can do some formatting also. Like if you want to add lines to gross profit, we will go to border. We'll select top border and we will select the type of border we want. Let's select this one and click on OK. Let's select, yes, gross profit. Let's again select gross profit and put our down underline. Click on borders. Now we will select the bottom underline, bottom border. Let's select this border and then click on OK. We have not put the top border, so we will put the top border and gross profit also. Let's go to border, select top border, select the type of border you want, and then click on OK. Now this is the retained earnings. Let's put border on retained earnings also. Go to border, top border, bottom border, and then we will click on OK. Now if you want that color border also, we can have the color also in our border. Click on this black box here, and we can have the colors. Let's select the red one. If you want to highlight something, we can highlight through this color of the border here. Let's color the bottom border also. Select this box, click on this, and then select the color of the border you want, and then click on OK. Now if you want, you can provide space in between the figures. Like for suppose, let's click on this 5, right click, and then select, no sorry, click on this. There is an option of separator through which we could separate these rows. It's not coming, I guess. Yes, here it is. Insert after. So we will insert here we will insert after the gross profit. So we could have the space between the gross profit and the operating expense. Then we could provide the separator here also. This is for the presentation purpose or for the edit. You can edit it as you want. Gross profit, operating expenses. This is pre-tax income. So let's create a separator here. Click right button, insert after. No, this is we have to create a before. Click on separator. Yes, we can do the editing we want. Let's click on save first, and then let's have a preview of it. You could see that we have the comparative figures of 2015 and financial year 2016. We have the separators also, like gross profit. We have highlighted the retained earnings with the color we want, and we have the Form 10Q report. This was the parent member or the highest member. Now, if we want to add the, the child to it, from where does this total sales came from where does the cost of sales came from, we can do it through another sheet also. So let's close it and add that sheet. We will write here text. We will click here and we will select text. Let's give it as a heading. Form 10Q report, 10Q PNL report, income statement report. for financial year 2015 and 2016. We can edit this also by putting it in center and then by increasing its font size, and then let's just save it and close. We can expand this. Now here we can have the graph of it also. Let's click right and add chart. Click on edit. Select our connection. We will select the source chart data. We will select the period. We'll go to existing grid. Again go to grid, existing grid, select grid 2, and then we will see the preview. Something went wrong. I think we have selected something wrong. Let's go to edit again. Select grid 1. Select the rows and columns for which we want to have the chart. Click on save, and then let's see the preview. We could see that bar graph for the month of January and for the financial year January and for the financial year 16 January. Let's save it. Now if you want to have the detailed of the income statement, we can also have the detailed format also. We can have the preview of this report first. Let's have the preview. How our report look like. This is my heading. This is my income statement, and this is my chart. Now we will close this, and for having the detailed view, we will click on plus sign over here. We will click here. See, its text remains the same. We will click right button and we will select grid. We will select grid. We will go to edit. We'll define a source, and then we will define the POVs. Years we will define later. Actual, it already POVs have been defined. So let's go to show dimension layout and bring and drag few dimensions to down, like entity, years, and then let's save it and close. We will go to edit again. We'll again insert a row because we have to make the comparables. We will define the period January, entity as S101, 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 then financial year as 2015, and then 2016. Now we will define the accounts, detailed accounts. Before we just define the parent accounts, my first is retained earnings. I will copy and I will paste. Second is my FCCS sales. It has two children. We will copy the children. Then next is our cost of sales. Cost of sales is our parent. Then it has two children. Then next we have is gross profit. Next we have is operating expense. This is our parent. It has two children again. We will copy those children. Then next we have other expenses. Then we have one total pre-tax income. Then next is our provision for income tax. Then next is income from operations, discontinued operations. And then we will save it. We will again separate members, separate rows. We will again separate it. Separate rows. Have all the accounts in one column. Now we will go and see the preview. Could see that all the this is the income statement, detailed income statement with its children. And then let's save it and then close it. Let's have the preview of it. This was my first income statement, non-detailed income statement with its chart. This is my detailed income statement. We can provide chart for the same also. So this was for today. Thank you. For any queries, please reach out us at www.bispsolutions.com. Thank you.